Sadly, all this... Alright, so we're just gonna... Boop. Oh, this is such a good world. Let's do one little overview. Let's go say goodbye to my old world. Alt F10. Ah, there we go. Time of the day. Well, it's... like morning time. There we go. Alright, let's go say goodbye. This was a great world. Didn't really get too far in this one. Kind of gave up. Hand welded all this before I sadly built this. One of my favorite designs of miners. Took inspiration from a guy I used to play with. He's really cool. Then obviously the auto miner for ice. Don't know why I did it. Never really used that much hydrogen. I was preparing, so I have, I think, 4 hydrogen tanks. All of these are O2H2 gens, lined with O2 or H2 engines. So I got H2O2 gens, engines, batteries. Yeah, it was a great little build. Back here, I just did 4 big cargo containers. So over here, I was kind of like setting up like different, like I wanted this building for production, this one for hydrogen and batteries. Like I said, I didn't get too terribly far with this. Made it to where you could look off from the inside. This one just had 4 assemblers, fully maxed out as far as yield, because I'd rather yield or speed. All these, I had 3 regular assemblers, or my bad, 4 refineries, 3 regular assemblers, all speed on the assemblers. Then I put solar panels in the roof just to kind of help out with the power, just because when this thing is going, it does kill the batteries. Put some algae farms up here just so I can have some kind of food coming in. Kind of hurt my power there, but that's actually why I was mainly prioritizing hydrogen as my main source of power, as you see. Yeah, I was going to build a big solar array, which didn't really ever get to. Oh my god, look at that, I can see everything. Since we're saying goodbye anyways, oh yeah, we can go take a peek at Jacob's build. Pretty sure he was like right around in here or something. Yeah, there he is. See what he had going on. Got him some food production. Yeah, see, he kind of like spaced everything out also. I think this was the first miner. I think I gave him this miner. Oh, great times. Wait, is there... How do I do it? Alt F10. Here's one of my first bases. Pretty sure she's not going to stay afloat. Yeah, because we're not in space. Oh yeah, well, I guess it is because I pasted it in. This was my very first space base ever, and I absolutely loved it. This I was playing with Kerrigan and a few other of my old friends. I just thought like a power beam. I was supposed to have a central one and then one off each one of these holes right here. We're supposed to be a catwalk out to another pillar that's smaller. I wanted to make it out of carbon fiber to make it look a little bit cooler. I was big into the black and purple and pinks. Still am. It's a beautiful color. I was using, I think it's Issy's inventory. Yeah, inventory manager. Lets me get an idea of everything I have going. Had a lot of cargo containers just because it like separates each individual item. Like this one is strictly meant. Oh, I guess this one's not part of it. Yeah, components. It'll tell you the percentage full, ammo bottles, 4% full. Image of hydrogen. This thing took forever. I hand welded this for so long before I just learned to build ships. Here's actually the computer I was playing on at the time. I had a 3080, a 5600X. Yeah, because I was still on DDR4, maybe? Yeah, it was before I switched over to DDR5. Better. Oh, here's some of my bikes. That's so cool. Forgot all about these. Love that fact. Oh, this is from so long ago. Oh, God, I miss it. Miss my group of friends. Yeah, as you see, I wasn't really into decorating very well. And still I'm not, but learning as I go. It's supposed to be like, this was like the main area. Because like the whole plan for it was, out of each of these pillars, or each one, you're supposed to be able to land your ships on them and then walk into the main base. I wanted to make this thing rotate, but I didn't know how to do it quite at the time. I still think it came out pretty decent. I absolutely love the way this thing came out, especially with the purple beams going in the middle. Because like when you look at it at night, which we'll do that right quick, it was just a glowing beacon. I call this the central power beam. Ugh. All it was some light panel, yeah, some light panels and a square main thing. I can't wait for SE2 you'd be able to bring it all the way down. Should have done more like some like smaller ones or something, like particles or something. Should have experimented a little bit more. Couldn't never figure out quite what I wanted to do with the tops. I wanted to like slowly taper it off to a cone, but every design I came up with just did not look right at all.
What goes up?
Oh, must come down. Looks like I'm about to.
I didn't realize this was a no check back room.
Oh, I'm on creative. We're good. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot to turn on creative rules. Alright. Yeah, so let's go say goodbye. The stealth bomber. Yeah, you should say floating. Was meant to look cool. Never actually bombed anything. Clearly did not have enough thrust for it. I took inspiration from something I found, but I couldn't quite work out the wings. So it's supposed to be flat. And this was supposed to be the front end of the cockpit. It was supposed to be like here in this general area. Never really worked out the way I wanted it to. Let's go. First ever semi. I bet a lot of people could. Jesus. There we go. But a lot of people can relate to this. I was trying to build my first space hauler, or my atmospheric hauler. Didn't really know exactly how to build, so the bottom's just lined full of batteries. I did build this, though. I thought this was the coolest thing ever. I figured it was like working under the hood. Had access to the storage on the gyros. The lights are supposed to be turning on and off, like how like a Mack truck. So cool. Might be able to still turn this into a proper truck though. At one point I did have this open. Oh yeah. Had it open so you can. That's what the ladder was for, so you can climb in, and then you know you're off to the races. Go ahead and park this next to old Bessie.
If a space engineer falls with no one there to see, does it make a sound?
But so we have that. Let's just go over a little bit of review. This was the mini my little racer I built. Obviously I took inspiration from the big one. Yeah, I don't think I ever attached guns to this either. But it was meant to just be like kind of like a showpiece I'd put in my base. Still really couldn't. I was just big into like the sharp, aggressive looking designs. Probably should have made the wings come out a little bit more. I still think it came out pretty good. These are my first couple builds I've tried. Clearly from the Mack truck over there. I made these where they have hinges. My Jesus, you're loud. But I had the welders on the hinges, that way you can angle them down. Makes building so much better. My first ever rocket ship, I wanted to be kind of like I mainly go for is called Planet Express. Kind of like Futurama. I wanted to be an actual spaceship, and I kind of wanted to go like off to, you know, just launch off. And I was supposed to make it separate like the heavier stuff and only rock on. Never got to it. Oh god, I think we deleted majority of everything else. Yeah, my first spaceship hydrogen hauler took inspiration from one of the, I think it's Splitsy. Kind of followed his tutorial. Kind of really like the way it came out. It's great for the first exploration ship. Building it myself, I would definitely build it a little bit differently. Like I would definitely have atmospheric thrusters just to try to launch me up a little bit first. Because the higher you go, the less hydrogen you need. What else? So I think that was pretty much everything. I had this just because I saved up so. Apparently the ship was not on. Oops. But this is my first ship I ever bought. Out there, I'd screenshot it or blueprint it. That way I could always have it. I ended up actually ripping these out and replacing them with my better looking thrusters. My the new hydrogen thrusters, the more sci-fi looking ones. I replaced all the atmospheric thrusters. I just went back and replaced all the thrusters. I pulled out the gravity gen because it never really went to space. I just modified this one. I just always kept it just because, like, oh, I finally bought that one. That was kind of that world. Goodbye. Forever.